Hello and welcome back, viewers, to episode 86 of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. When we last left off, we were continuing our rounds around the camp here. Last episode, we talked to Wynn and Liliana, had some good chats with them. So now, let's see if we can't wrap things up here. Talk to Sten for a little bit.
Yes.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
You're a jerk. Never mind.
Very well.
No questions. But I wanted to discuss something that you mentioned.
Speak then.
Never mind.
Then I suggest we move on.
I guess we're done here then.
As you wish.
Okay, guess we're skipping Sten then. But Shale always has something to say, right, Shale? There we go. Alright, I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Oh, come now. Let's see. How did you end up in Honolith? Do you remember?
Oh yes, that I remember quite well. My former master, the Mage Wilhelm, he brought me. As I recall, he had acquired some position with whatever lord ruled the land. I, being little more than a glorified possession at the time, was brought along. Oh, how he enjoyed impressing the villagers with me. Gollum snarl at that villager there, be fearsome. And of course, I would have to do it.
I'm sorry, Shale. But, you know, I would have thought you enjoyed scaring humans.
I'd have happily stomped them all into paste, and then ripped down their little houses and stomped on them, too. In fact, after 30 years of watching them, I'd do it twice. What I didn't like was being ordered to do it. Dangled in front of those frightened morons like some scary thing. Once I was a statue, it took those villagers years before they'd even approach me. The first one to actually work up the nerve to touch me urinated himself.
So you didn't like Wilhelm, I take it?
He did love using that control rod. Fondled it so much his wife actually threatened to throw it in the lake. Ha! I would have liked to have seen that. Which reminds me, where did it find the rod? Did it pay a great deal for it?
Oh, yes, a fortune, in fact.
Good. Clearly, I am worth it.
Clearly. Alright, do you remember anything before Honolith?
I traveled with the mage. He did a lot of traveling, I remember that. But where we went, it is rather fuzzy. I remember great battles, fighting many humans long ago. They were all very soft and squishy. And before that, No, there are only images. I was somewhere dark.
Just how old are you?
I have no idea. Wilhelm used to brag that the dwarves stopped making golems centuries ago. I do not age as you soft creatures do. Sadly, my memory is no better. Plus, I get bored and stop paying attention.
I see. So why were you in front of the tower?
That is where Wilhelm kept me. He wanted me out in the open where I could be frightening like a scarecrow. I was supposed to watch for thieves. Pah! Plus, his wife didn't want me indoors. She said there wasn't room for me. Hag.
Ooh, his wife?
I was once larger, 10 feet tall. Then the loathsome hag complained that I couldn't fit through the doors. So the mage had me shrunk down. Can it believe it? And she still wanted me out.
How does someone shrink a golem?
With a chisel. And a lot of nerve.
I'm sorry. Alright.
Good. I was just about done talking about it. It does like to have a good chat now and again, doesn't it?
It most certainly does. Alright, let's see then. More questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
I have lots of things to do, but... So you watched that village day and night for years?
I do not sleep, so yes. And I thank it for reminding me. Try to imagine, if it will, what it would be like to be surrounded by nothing but boring peasants, all oblivious to it.
Yes, that would be rather horrid.
And then there were the birds. A whole village full of pigeons and ravens and sparrows all perching on me day in and day out.
Yes, Shale, I know how you feel about the birds.
It is not a thing. It is a perfectly reasonable reaction to being constantly pestered. I was helpless to react. Those foolish villagers would spread birdseed near me, drawing the birds, because they thought having birds perch on me was quaint. Quaint! If there hadn't been the occasional kind soul to scour me clean, I don't care to discuss this anymore.
Sorry, Shale. Alright. More questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
So you don't really seem to like humans much.
That is true. I do not. I'm not interested in getting into a discussion on the subject, however. Ask another time. If it is done asking overly obvious questions, let us find some humans to throw off a cliff or something.
Well, I'm sure there'll be plenty of time for something like that later. One more question, then. This is the last one, I swear, I swear. Alright, so how did Wilhelm come to acquire you?
That part I know, as Wilhelm often bragged about it to whomever was willing to listen to him. He claimed to have found me in the deep roads. I was in the ruins of a Tig, he said, deactivated, with my control rod not far away.
Well, do you know where in the deep roads this was?
No. That secretive bastard refused to tell me. I would ask and ask, but no. He used to say that one day, if I were compliant and didn't talk back at his wife, he would take me there and I could look around myself. Rotten, lying bastard. If I had his head in my hands now, I would squeeze it like a giant lemon. Squish.
So you don't know why you were there?
I think I remember a battle. It was long before, and then there was darkness. In short, no, I do not remember why I was there. It makes no difference.
What was Wilhelm doing in the deep roads?
It was a hobby of his, scavenging. One of the reasons he traveled so much is that he was looking for entrances into the deep roads, old places the dwarves had long forgotten. And then he would sneak down and search for magical treasure, before anyone was the wiser.
Wouldn't that have been dangerous?
Indeed. He had spells that allowed him to remain hidden and move quickly, but he had no defense against the blight and worried constantly that he would get sick. If any darkspawn showed themselves, he fled. More often, he would have to fight other scavengers, dwarves who had become tainted. In the end, it killed him. I mean, he found me there, right?
That's a little dark. So if he hadn't found you?
I wouldn't have had to put up with the twit, and I would be none the wiser. I don't think I was aware while I was there. Not like in the village. Or perhaps I was. Perhaps that was the dark place, and I simply couldn't see anything. How long could even I sit in the darkness and stare out at nothing, never sleeping? Oh, I do not wish to think of that.
Alright.
On then.
Interesting. And we've got minor, whatever that was from you. Oh yeah, viewers, we sold some stuff before this episode started, so cleared out some inventory space. Didn't buy anything yet. Maybe we'll do some of that later. But right now, it is Morrastrippin time. How you doing, Morrastrippin?
I have a thought.
What's on your mind?
We have an opportunity that I believe we should take advantage of. To the point. My mother was once divested of a particular grimoire by a most annoying Templar hunter. It occurred long before I was born, but even today, Flemeth speaks of the loss with great rage. With the circle of magi in such disarray, it occurs to me that this might be the perfect time to recover the tome from their possession, for surely it eventually ended up in their hands.
Wait, so what makes you think the mages still have this book? I'm pretty sure I already have this, but...
Flemeth is a sorceress of legend, is she not? And her grimoire would be more than a mere curiosity to mages that daren't even glance towards the places my mother has walked for eons. No doubt 'tis considered something dangerous, perhaps best locked away somewhere dark, yes? And if not, then at least I know it does not exist. But there is no harm in looking, surely?
And, what do you want with this grimoire, exactly?
Here's a book of spells, of the sort that Flemeth has dabbled with throughout her long life. 'Tis not the sort of thing that would benefit a mage of the standard variety. They were taught a different path. I, however, was taught by my mother. I know a way around the wards my mother would have placed on such a tome. I know the language that she would have written it in. I would find such a tome most useful.
Useful in what way?
Useful in the way that it might increase my power. Useful in the way that I would become more useful to you. Does that not follow?
Alright, well, we'll look for it, even though I'm pretty sure we already have it.
Good. I am most interested to see its contents, should it be located. The grimoire is leather-bound and adorned with the symbol of a leafless tree, should you come across it. If not, however, then I shall simply put it out of my mind.
Let's see here. Grimoire. Somewhere in here. Here it is. Black room. Alright. Let's see. Morrastrippin. Here you go.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire?
Yeah,
When I spoke
pretty
of it to him,
fast.
I
Pretty
did
much
not
just
truly
raced to the
hope-
tower and back.
This is a most fortuitous event. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
Okay, well, you're welcome.
I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Well, you're welcome. Do you have anything else to talk about
Yes.
now? Alright, so I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Never mind. Anything
Yes.
personal to ask you?
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Not right now. Alright, viewers. Let's take care of some more gift-related things. Alright, so let's see here. We got steel bracers. These steel bracers have exquisite carvings of warhounds on them. Let's see. I think Sten would like that. Am I right or am I wrong? Sten, how do you feel?
You have my thanks.
Okay. Dalish gloves? Well, that sounds familiar, Zevron.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
They're Dalish gloves, like your mother's.
Maker's breath. You're right. It is like my mother's. The leather was less thick and it had more embroidery, but these are very close and quite handsome.
Well, you're welcome.
Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
You deserve it, pal. You deserve it. Alright, what else have we got in our big bag of gifts? A beef bone? I think I know who'd want that. Dr. Barkers. There you go, buddy. Lamb bone as well. How about it? Alright, now wine will save. Chantry amulet is something that Liliana might be interested in.
Oh, how dear of you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
Alright, let's see. Water-stained portrait. Slightly water-stained of a man wearing furs and a heavy crown. Sten? Wait, no, he's over here. I think. Right? Yeah, no. Here. Is this something you'd be interested in?
Unexpected. Thank you.
There you go. Alright, white runestone. That sounds like a win gift if I ever heard one.
Oh, marvelous.
You're welcome. Alright. Legacy white shear. Peculiar and rare. A single run of this spirit took color and was optimistically... Okay. Save that. This short necklace is made of several strands of silver chain. Okay. Liliana. How do you feel about it? Actually, you know what? Morgan could use more, and I have a feeling this is sort of a generic one.
A fine gift.
There you go.
You have my thanks.
The Rose of Orlais appears to be a book about a woman named Lady Italia. Okay, that sounds like a Liliana gift.
Why, thank you so much.
What? Oh, alright, fine. A small bar of gold. Alistair. You'd like some gold, right?
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
But don't be a jerk about it. Alright, we'll save all of those. You know, in case we get thirsty or something. Look at all that. Look at all of that approval. It's so large. Alright, now. Before we head out to well, actually, let's quick save first. Before we head out to Denerim, we have a quick bit of business to get back to. Let's see who we have. Zevron. Yes. Shale, Wynn. We're heading to Redcliffe Village. Because we have to go talk to the blacksmith there, because we rescued his daughter. See if we can't get any reward out of that situation. And then I think we'll be good to go. I think we'll be able to head to Denerim to see Brother Genitivi about the ashes of Andraste. And we'll continue our mission to get all even back to good health. Alright. Okay, so we're all the way back over here. So let's head, I believe, down here, right? How's everyone doing? Did we have a good camp rest? That's good. So where are we here? Windmill? Okay. Alright. Where is the, are we passing by it? House. I'm looking for the tavern. Is that over here or something? Or wait, here. No, it's Windmill. I just looked there. Wait, where is the... There it is. Okay. Because didn't that one guy... Or, oh, he's probably dead. I was thinking we had that one guy go fight, but I think the only people that lived was, the one knight in Sir Perth. Unfortunate, but what you gonna do? Ooh, here we go. This one guard
Everyone
lived.
thinks that the Jarl is as good as dead. There's no way he's coming back now after what's been done to him.
Alright, another chantry. Chanter's board. Got it.
The deep dark before dawn's first.
Alright, so let's see here. Caravan down. Started their incursion. Okay, trade route. Okay, look for this group. Brothers and sons. Let's see here. And you're able to find their loved ones. Okay, alright. Skin deep. Reports I've heard no doubt several exaggerations. Zoo creature blah blah blah. If there are skilled warriors present, I would have them gather samples of any remaining creatures as close to the presumed source as possible. Okay, alright. And Desperate Haven. Delivering this stuff to the people. Okay.
This light seems eternal. But
I'm a real deep reader, viewers. Actually, normally I would read those thoroughly, but, you know. We're on a schedule here, so let's... We'll probably, I should probably mention this, pretty soon we're probably going to have just like a chain of... Because, I mean, these side quests here... Let's see, it's in the journal, right? Like all these, like, side quest stuff just kind of piling up. We have a Denerim quest? Oh, okay, yeah. And we're only going to get more here. So we will probably eventually have just like a whole, like, session of episodes where it's just me doing the side quest, and I'll label it as such because they're generally less interesting, in my opinion. But I still want to do them for the experience and for the reward and stuff, and some of them are. So I'm probably going to label those as, like, the episode, the side quest episode. And, probably a series of, like, a couple. But so that way, if you're interested in that, you can go ahead and join us. Or if you're not, whatever. So, Owen here, got your girl back. What's up?
Returned. She told me of your daring rescue.
I'm pretty daring.
To tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well.
Yeah, dwarfs. Woo! Dwarven armor. Yes, I'll take that.
Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt.
Okay. Level up on the Shale Star. Nice. Alright, let's give you 2 Constitution, 1 Strength. And let's give you this. Hurl Rock. That's like Stone Form JT. He had Hurl Rock. And Valena, what's going on with you, girl?
Thank you, kind sir. I'd never have been able to return to my father if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty great. Alright, let's take a look at this armor then. Is this something we're interested in? Also, this Juggernaut plate armor. Can I put this on now? Ooh, I can. That might be even better. Is it? Wait, what? This isn't good at all. Okay, well, it's +1 Constitution. That's alright. But this is pretty great. Let's go ahead and put that on. That looks completely ridiculous. That doesn't... JT, you need to get some matching armor there. You're gonna walk around like a fool. Oh, that is so uncomfortable. But unfortunately, this is probably how we're gonna be going around for a while. What do you want?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Did we do one of them? Wait, what did we do? You brought the Chantry an adequate number of corpse calls. Alright. Man, viewers, we are great at this game. Am I right? Or am I... Oh, man, I can't handle this. I'm not sure if I can handle JT walking around like this. Alright, well, we will have to think about JT's fashion sense in the next episode. Thank you for joining us, viewers. We'll be heading to Denerim. So make sure to join us next time.